Hey there. I figured you might want to see my face. And I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Michelle, and I am also known as Coach Shell inside the Whimsy and Wonder crafting group. I am the cut craft coach, and I have been obviously exploring junk journaling for the past week. This is as far as we have gotten with the book so far. I've applied the paper to the front that I want to use, and then I ended up putting this back in. And although it doesn't look bad, this has chipboard in it, right? And it doesn't really look bad, but I don't love it. I don't love it. I'm really, I'm using the scrap journal, or it's a themed journal really, but I'm using that junk journal as a guide for me to come up with my own. And I really want to make pages. So I decided to leave all of the other little snippets in because this is a year of, a year of exploration, a year of creating, and a year of figuring it out. So you may have one of these and you may want to keep that in there. So I kept it in my tutorial, but I'm moving in a whole different direction. I'm going to cut this out. I'm not going to do that today. I'll do that another time. And I'm going to put this aside for now, but I'm really excited with how great that looks. So let me just put that aside here. What I'm going to do is I am actually going to create my own signatures for this junk journal. And we are going to use, I've decided I'm going to use the accordion type spine. But before I do that, I want to make some antique looking paper because this is going to be a witchy book. This is going to be a Book of Shadows type junk journal. So I'm going to infuse, or I'm going to actually dye this paper with tea, with herbal tea. So I've got some chamomile tea here, and I'm just going to move this and show you. Just got a little bit. I put a little bit of water in. Let me see if I can get that closer for you. There we go. You still can't really see the, you can see it if I swish it around. But I've got 3 tea bags in, and I let this steep until it cooled, and I'm leaving the tea bags in, okay? Actually, I'm going to set it in between paper towels, but I am going to take one out here for my hands. So what we're going to do is I'm going to soak each piece in the tea. This should make a yellow color. And I can also use the little tea bags to give little tea stains or give some personality to the paper. So really easy to do, but it looks really cool. So I'm just dipping it one side one way. I got this tub at Dollar Tree, by the way, which is amazing. It's a really great, it fits the paper perfectly. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to take some, it's a very light yellow. I'm going to take some tea bags and just kind of write on it here. I'm going to let that set for a little bit. And then I am going to put it on my little I have a little drying area. I have some butcher's paper set out. And I'm going to lay the paper down with paper towels, separating it so it can dry. But I don't want the paper towels to absorb too much. So we'll just let that sit for a little bit. I just want it to look antiqued. I'm also going to try different teas, but for now I'm going to start with the chamomile. I've got 1 tea bag sitting on it, and I'm just sitting in the paper. That looks really cool. Okay, let me take this one out. That's going to look really cool. Actually, let me lay down my paper towel, my first paper towel, and I'm just going to lay it like this. I'm going to put it here. Let it dry. That's great. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to crumple it up first so it really looks aged. And you can also put it in the oven after, but I don't really have time to put it in the oven. I have to catch a flight, but I definitely want to make sure that I do something every day. So I crumpled it up and then I uncrumpled it, and I'm putting it into the tea infused. I also let it cool down. I don't know if I actually said that, but I let it cool down. I want to let this one soak a little bit longer. putting some tea bags on top of it. So tea is looking a lot lighter than the coffee is, but it definitely has a nice little yellow tinge to it. I love the way it looks. I'm placing my butcher paper on a trash bag, and then I'm just putting my tea infused paper on top of that so it can dry out. That looks really cool. Really happy with it. Just try to get that as flat as possible. I think we can also iron it after, but I want it to look weathered. This one's been sitting a little bit longer. Let's see if we got it. Oh, I love it. It's like tearing on the edges. Very cool. You see that? And I was reading that you can do, like the different teas are going to make different colors. So I'm excited to try different teas also. I'm actually going to try to put a couple in at a time, see how that works out. It's all trial and error. It's all about learning. It's all about having fun, and it's all about creating. Put the tea bags maybe in between each layer. And this one is not going to be crumpled. We've got 5 of them so far. That's going to give me 10 pages, so I think I am going to flip this. I'm going to take that first one that I was soaking. That's very lightly tinted. I love it. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got 5 pieces here done. That's going to give me 10 pages of this, and I think that that will be enough. When I have more time, I'll most likely sit and do a bunch of these. Have them ready. So, very, very cool. Loving it. Alright. Get this paper towel down here. And lay this out here like that. And I got one more